Well, welcome. This is Paul. Welcome you to his house in Cork. It's been terrific to have your company. That's that's been fabulous. We're now at the beginning. As far as I'm concerned, we're at the beginning of the next step. It's not an end. It's a transition. I realize I'm to a certain extent talking to myself, but I'd like to share these thoughts with you. I went back and looked at number one video, as Niamh suggested we do, and I was very pleased with it. I thought that's not a bad start, really. I can do this. And then I looked at yesterday's video, and I went, "Oh my goodness, what a difference!" And it's that there's one difference for me, and it is that in my yesterday's video and in the most recent ones, I've been encouraging people to do something. Not just to come back and see the next video, but to come back and, write, back of envelope stuff, write a poem. And this is the thing, the magic. You have. Those of you who have written poems, you know who you are, and I know who you are, and that's magic. In that sense, the whole of the challenge has been a phenomenal success from, insofar as I came to learn how best to engage, and the reason for engaging was to be as able as I can be to encourage people to write, because I want to have a poetry show and success will be if people write. Not if I write, not if I read, but that other people write. They pick up their pen and write. It's like rising from the dead. Pick up thy bed and walk, Lazarus. But pick up thy pen and write. So that's the if you like, the end of the first part of this video. What I'd like to do now is to say a few words to a few very special people who I can't finish this video without naming, because you have given me such encouragement, such examples of you to look at and learn from what you've been doing. And I'm going to tell you who, because I've got your names all written down, and every piece of written comments that you gave me, I copied them into a document, and I'll be turning those into a very personal little story, the Ignite Delight story. Ignite Delight. And well, let me just say, in no particular order, thank you to Joss, to Barbara, to Kerry, to Yvonne, to Claudia, to Ben, to Amanda, to Nicole, to Mara, to Aina, to Isandra, to Kofi, to Jan, to Paul, to Genevieve, to Tammy, to Leonard, to Maria, to Lou. And if I've left you out, well, if you've sent me something in writing, something that I can read as a way of encouragement and feedback, and as who was it said, positive feedback. One of you actually was good enough to explicitly ask for that. What I would love you to do is to write. Any old stuff, just make it look like a poem. And that way, you can, believe it or not, you can become a poet. And the final person, and you know what I'm going to say now, the final person I have to take my hat off to. And I'm so pleased she's living in Wicklow. You know, this is good coming out of Ireland, Niamh. Thank you so much for bringing us all together. This is Paul O'Mahony saying, I guess I should say, au prochaine fois. Bye bye till the next time. And may you have great success. And keep in touch. Keep in touch. If you think I'm worth keeping in touch with, please do keep in touch with me. I'm a big person for connections and I love it. But above all, thank every single one of you. Find it hard to stop. I finish now on the same way as I began at the very beginning of the challenge. With a good cup of tea. It's been a good long cup of tea.